Gamesmanship or gaining a competitive advantage? Yankees pitcher Michael Pineda was accused of using pine tar in April 2014. Kathy Willens, Getty Images, Gamesmanship or gaining a competitive advantage? Cleveland, Ohio. There's an old baseball saying that goes, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, and it's never been more evident than this week as the Houston Astros brought suspicion upon themselves by planting an agent next to opposing dugouts in two different playoff series. Major League Baseball cleared the Astros of any wrongdoing, but the fact remains that Houston won 4 straight postseason games before their spy was caught in Boston and lost 4 straight games after the individual's presence was brought to the attention of the league. Looking for ways to gain a competitive advantage is as old as the game itself, and there are countless famous examples of how teams and players have skirted the rules throughout history. It's as much a part of the rich fabric of the game as the sluggers and pitchers enshrined in Cooperstown. As long as there is baseball, there will be teams looking to get an edge. Methods of cheating, described below, have been around forever and will probably continue to exist in one form or another for years to come. But as the game evolves, and our understanding of what it takes to win an elusive championship grows, the teams and players that display an aptitude for manipulating the rules, or at least not getting caught while doing so, will always enjoy certain advantages. Members of the grounds crew in Washington prepare the field for a game at Nationals Park. Matt Hazlitt, Getty Images, doctoring the field. A good grounds crew can sometimes be the 10th man for a club in its own home park. Though less common in modern times, historically groundskeepers have been known to pack down or harden the area in front of home plate if their team is looking to utilize its speed during a game, or tilt and grade the foul lines to aid or impede bunt attempts. If a good base-stealing team is in town, grounds crews have been known to loosen or wet the dirt near first base. And if a sinkerball pitcher is on the mound for the home team, perhaps the grass doesn't get cut for a few days ahead of his start. Notable, in the late 1890s, the Baltimore Orioles grounds crew was known to mix the dirt in front of home plate with clay and neglect to water the area. The team's precision bunting and penchant for bouncing a ball high off the hardened area in front of the plate gave rise to the term Baltimore chop for infield hits aided by this technique. Buster Posey waits for a signal from his dugout at Coors Field. Bart Young, Getty Images, stealing signs. Whether or not sign stealing is actually cheating or just a matter of being observant about coaches and the reactions of players, the practice has been around for as long as the game itself. Base runners tipping batters as to pitch locations can lead to game-changing hits, or retaliation that leaves a teammate bruised from a 97 mph fastball to the ribs. For many, the practice of sign stealing blurs the lines between what is acceptable and what is not. What can't be argued, however, is the use of technology or other devices to aid in the enterprise. In 2011, the Toronto Blue Jays came under suspicion when a mysterious man in white in the center field area at Rogers Center was seen allegedly relaying armed signals during games. The league has more specific rules about using binoculars, cameras, telescopes and video equipment to interpret an opponent's signals, and as the fiasco with Houston this week demonstrated, such matters are usually handled with internal investigations, the results of which are rarely made public. Notable, the 1951 New York Giants defeated the Brooklyn Dodgers on Bobby Thompson's shot heard round the world, which it turns out took place because the Giants employed an elaborate system of sign stealing and electronic buzzers to tip Thompson off that he was about to get a fastball from Brooklyn's Ralph Branca.